We're switching the view real quick because I got to change phones. So we got like another 40 minutes of this. And I need to put some music on. What time is it? 12 o'clock? That's perfect. Come on. Said an email. Email from Aaron, Victor, and other guy, Matt. Office hours, live coaching. Yeah, that was the beta business accelerator program that I got kicked out of because I followed the rules and was completely myself. But see what I just did? I just victimized myself. I was given the opportunity to not do it because I think of it like this: is like if and then this is like the business coaching acceleration program that people need. Is why are you listening to me? Go do your shit. Go do what you want to do. There's 10,000 people in the group, in the Facebook group. The last fucking live I went to, there was 2,000 people. 2,000 people for an hour. That's 2,000 hours of shit that was not getting done because people were investing all their energy into these three fucking jabronis to listen to them talk about shit. That one, it was just like, what? Cares? Why don't we talk about business entities and the value of forming an LLC? Why don't you give away the secrets that you guys are fucking hoarding like fucking, not even dragon, just hoarding like hoarders? Like, I don't give a shit about doing fucking somatic breath work. I don't give a shit about listening to you talk about yourself, about how many people you helped and how many subscribers you have. And no. What's the secret stuff? What's the secret sauce? Tell me about the business aspect of it. Got one guy that doesn't even believe in spirituality, but then tries to pretend that he does. And they're not actually telling you anything spiritual, or they're just having you do the same shit over and over again. Like, I've done like 4 fucking courses with these guys, and it's always the same thing over and over and over again. And mind you, I'm not in the group right now, so I can't say what's happening, but I can probably tell you what's happening. It's probably boring as fuck now that I'm not there. It's just people fucking talking about shit and, oh, I'm a Reiki healer. I'm a tarot reader. And so is everybody. But what are you doing that makes you different from everybody else? How about this? Are you a tarot reader? Can you read for yourself? That's one thing I love blowing myself over is, you can read tarot cards, but can you read tarot cards for yourself? Especially when they show you the shit that you don't want to see. My lady friend, you know why why she perceives her day is going awful? It's because the universe is going, you should be with him instead of like out doing whatever it is that you're doing. Because he's a lot more fun and has a lot more interesting things to say, and he's fucking bored as fuck. But that boredom is actually turning into a constructive thing. Things are getting done. Because I got kicked out of that group, because I was released from my sentence, because I was released early from prison for good behavior, I can now do this, which is exactly what 2,000 people are not doing right now. Which is accelerating my business. You're not accelerating your business by accelerating someone else's. Those guys, what it says is the Beta Business Acceleration Program. What they're doing is they're accelerating their own businesses. You are helping them accelerate their businesses by them telling you how to be like them. Don't be like me. I'm a piece of shit. I suck. I don't say anything smart. I'm half retarded. I've been walking in a circle for an hour and 10 minutes now, talking to nobody in particular except for myself about shit that only means something to me. But being as if I'm talking to people. Well, this is my classroom, that's why. Hello, Mr. Wasp. Gary? There, he's back. I don't think I can turn it around. Hi, Gary. He doesn't like call Gary. That's what he told me his name was, Gary. Whatever. Whatever, Gary. But I love that. I like that because the other day I was like pissed off that I got kicked out of the group. They still haven't told me why I got kicked out of the group yet. Because something I said got reported. But what did I say? No one ever got back to me. Of course not. What happened was you realized that I was going to destroy everything that you were going to do, and I had to go. How the fuck were you going to destroy what we were doing? Because I was going to call it out as I saw it because I have a habit of doing that. Because I would have brought up the stuff that everybody actually wants to know. Because people don't give a fuck about all of this other shit. People just want to know how to make money. That's it. How do you make money? You take money out of the equation. That's it. Start doing what you like to do. Don't do what everybody else is doing because you see other people making money off of it. My mother said to me once about she watched some video of some lady eating crab legs. They make videos of eating crab legs. Yeah. Yeah. Or how about you make videos of yourself cooking? This reminds me, I gotta encourage my sister to get on that. Because my sister can cook like a motherfucker. And I told her, I'm like, well, if you do that, if you start making a YouTube channel where you make food, we can do a cross collaboration. I can come over to your house and you can make me dinner and I'll eat it. My sister can cook. Now, she's different from me. Taurus. Technically she's like the opposite of me. Which I think is what makes us so good together. She helps bring my Taurus out. We're going to do to be different. Different. Not from anybody else. So one of the best pieces of business advice I got was from Mickey Agrawal. Mickey Agrawal is the developer of Tushy. It's like a portable debay. And I took a course of hers called 0 to 100 million. And dude, it was so fucking awesome. I took her course on Mindvalley, and we used to do like lives. We used to do live calls once a week, I think it was. And over the course of a month. And I got to talk to Mickey like twice, which is so fucking cool. But her advice is to be a disruptor, to go to whatever industry that it is that you're trying to go into, or even if you're just trying to find an industry to go into, is look at how that industry is being worked, look at how it's being done, and then fuck it up. I come from the school of thought that, like, I love that idea because that's something that I've already thought of. Like my brother's been working for Hugo Boss for like 10 years, 8 years. And when he first was telling me about what it's like to work there, I used to think about like, oh my God, I'm like the perfect person for this, especially for a management position because one, I have little to no experience managing a retail store or a retail company, but that's what makes me perfect for it because I'm not going to be constrained by the in-the-box thinking that all of those people are going to have. I'm going to bring my expertise to the situation and be able to see things that other people can't see because they're locked into this rigid way of thinking, which is everything's got to be done by the books, the way that everybody else is doing it, do the status quo. But no. Do things differently. Do things the opposite of the way that you're doing, and you're going to start getting opposite results. And if you're thriving, yeah, you know what that means? You're going to take a dip and things are going to suck for a little bit. But that's how it works. You have to be willing to fucking lose. If you're not willing to take the risk and lose everything, or literally to lose everything and start over from scratch, then you're not going to do shit. If you keep on like holding on and dragging the bloated corpse of the past around with you, then I promise you that that bloated corpse is going to be you. You're going to be you are the bloated corpse. Drop that motherfucker. Let go of it. Go get on your computer or your video game system and download fucking Senua's Sacrifice. Play through that motherfucker, smoke some pot, and then play through that game. It's only about 7 hours. You'll have a whole different perspective on your reality when you get done with it. Try to imagine yourself as Senua, and that the voices in her head are the same voices in your head. That's a wake-up call right fucking there. Now, I'm only a little bit anxious to go home. Now, but I'm thinking about how do I disrupt what I'm doing? And I was just thinking, because like when I was walking over here, I said, like, how am I gonna, what happens when I run out of things to say? And then I just remembered I have like 110 journals that I still have to go through. So maybe I'd start recording myself reading them. Because that's a fucking stretch and a half. Sometimes I don't even like reading them to myself, let alone reading them to other people. Which I've done as practice, but it's a little tough. Hold on. I don't know. I kind of want to change the goddamn music, but... Actually, no, hold on. I'm going to pause this real quick.